Hello everybody, welcome back to Rum's Cards. Now if you saw my video a couple weeks ago when I did my second box of Phoenix, yeah, it'd be cool to see Chicago. But realistically, I think it's probably going to be Seattle versus New England. That's my thought. Well, your boy's prediction was correct. For the Super Bowl, it is going to be New England Patriots versus Seattle Seahawks. So, on this channel, I decided we're going to try something new. I know Pac-Man does it every year, but I'm going to have my own little version of the Super Bowl rip. So, right in front of me, we are looking for the starting quarterbacks rookie cards. So I got 2024 Topps Resurgence, and I have 2018 Topps Phoenix. So, remember, at 1,000 subscribers, giving away the Seth freaking Rollins auto, 7/25. And I would be doing Topps on Universe, but once again, Topps is doing Topps things. Didn't come out. So, on this channel, we let the boxes do our talking. So basically, it's simple. This is going to be New England Patriots. This is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. Drake May versus Sam Darnold. Whichever box is better wins. That's how we're going to play these rules here. We're going to figure out who wins right after this.
Rum's cards, ripping packs of cards. Rum's cards, ripping packs of cards. Looking for that hit, he will never quit.
So here we go, Topps Resurgence. Now I could have gotten Select, I could have gotten Prism, all that. But, yeah, I know it's unlicensed, but this is the only place where you can find their rookie autographs. And the people also in this class, you could get Bo Nix, you get Jaden Daniels, you could get Malik Neighbors, obviously Drake May, CJ Stroud signs only for Topps, Tom Brady autos are in here, so it has the potential. So if you haven't seen this before, because this is the first time ever ripping both of these, you get 2 additional autographs per box, plus 1 rookie patch auto per box. Resurgence. And yeah, without further ado, we are getting into this. So, I know who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. Like I said, me, the person, I think Seattle's going to win. But we're going to let the cards do the talking. But yeah, I believe it is Hobby Resurgence. And there we go. All the boxes are out. And we're going to do this one first. So yeah, it's basically hit versus hit. Whichever box is better, and hopefully pull the rookie autos. But I've never ripped this, I've never really seen this, so I have no idea how this is. But we got Frank Gore, Bob Greasy. If you haven't seen the back, those are the backs. Looks like 1-year grand totals. Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Jonah Ellis for Denver. And there we go. We got Drake May rookie. On the conductors. If I do not know what our case hits, if it is a case hit or something rare, I will put the odds on the screen. But there we go. We got our first Drake May card. Then we got Joshua Carty and Jackson Powers Johnson on the rookies. So yeah, have you guys ripped any of this product before? I know the 2018's been a long time. But this was last year's. I'm not a super huge fan of unlicensed. Brett Favre for the PC. Ozzie Newsome. Bryce Young. Ray Lewis. What is that? Voltaic 97/249. Xavier Legette. Troy Polamalu on the refractor. And then we got, there you go. So our first number card. So who you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? Like I said, I would have been ripping WWE, especially because the Royal Rumble is tomorrow or today, depending when you see this. But Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas, former Wisconsin guy, Antonio Freeman for the Packers, Peyton Manning, CJ Stroud, glimmers and gleam of Kurt Warner. And then we got LaFau and Cole Bishop. The CJ Stroud is not numbered. Oh yeah, it is. 357/399. So yeah, I got both of these boxes from Blowout Cards. But like I said, figure if you guys like the Super Bowl rip, and every year at the Super Bowl, me try to find the rookie cards of the quarterbacks, depending how this video does, I'll keep doing it. Because it was pretty fun trying to find these boxes. LT, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Darrelle Revis Island. And then we got Tom Brady on the conductors, so that is not a case hit. Patrick Paul and Brendan Frisk. But Darrelle Revis is numbered 2/25. There we go, a nice orange parallel. And we still have yet to hit an auto. And I know this video is going to be a little, well, not a little longer, a lot longer, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'll try to make this quick, but also for as much as I spent on these boxes, I kind of want to enjoy them. And I see we got a Luke McCaffrey on the back. So we got Earl Campbell. Good old Barry Sanders, one of my favorite players of all time. Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Circuit Breakers of Roman Wilson, Jacob Cowning, and Luke McCaffrey. That's a pretty cool looking card. Numbered 98/275. So yeah, it looks like the nice thing about these, unfortunately they're not licensed, but you do get, we've gotten a lot of number cards so far. We're probably just about halfway done with the box maybe. So, no auto zone, we're supposed to get 3 of them. So, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady, Kalen Bullock on the refractor, Glimmers and Gleam, Randy Moss, then Nate Wiggins, and Jontavian Sanders. So yeah, if you guys ripped any of this, let me know what you hit. Like I said, I decided to go hobby. Dan Faust, Eli Manning, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, and Adonai Mitchell is our first auto. And that is, I believe, base. And then we got Voltaic of Anthony Richards, Rook, and Eric All Jr. So, Adonai Mitchell, he did show some promise in Indianapolis. But I think it was the Rams. He had that costly fumble because he over-celebrated. And I think it was because of him they lost Indianapolis. So, first loss of the season, I believe. So, we'll see how it goes. But so far, nothing too crazy. Just can't get the pack out. We got Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, T.O., Michael Hall Jr. on the refractor, the Glimmers of Bo Jackson, and then Mims and Cade Stover. 4 more packs, then we're going to clean up, and we're going to go straight to Phoenix. And we should have 2 more autos with this. So hopefully they're bangers. Anthony Munoz, Hall of Famer, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ, Doug Williams on the refractor, Will Shipley on the circuit breakout, and then Jared Wiley and Joe Alt. So the way this box is going, Phoenix looks like they may have a good chance. AP, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Donovan McNabb on the refractor, Xavier Legette on the Voltaic, Terrion Arnold, Mason Smith, and let's see who Donovan McNabb is hiding. Lassiter. Kamiri Lassiter. And that is numbered 99 of 249. So far, not the greatest box. I'm guessing the best card I have so far is probably, or my favorite I should say, is the Darrelle Revis. But you just never know. So obviously we're not going to get a Tom Brady auto because it's the only thing I have left is an RPA. So Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, Will Shipley out of 399, 201 of 399. Conductors of Troy Aikman, Jalen Wright, and Isaac Davis. So I planned it just right without realizing it. Last card is our RPA. And the way this box has been, I hope we hit big because it has been bad. All right. We got our big boy there. Lad McConkey on the circuit breakers. Roland Wilson and Chris Broswell, rookies. J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins. What do we have here? Rookie. Sideways. Lad McConkey. Amped up. On the base, it looks like. I don't see numbering. So yeah, player worn mem. Lad McConkey. He did pretty well. So let's see, do I have thick? So yeah, that was definitely not the greatest box, but still fun. Do I have a 130 up here? Of course I dropped stuff. That'll work. So there we go. That is everything in we got one Drake May. So now I'm going to clean this up. We're going to get into the big box, the one I hope hits. 2018 Phoenix. And then I'll show you, clean up again and show you guys the hits. And you guys could determine whether Seattle wins or if it's the Revolution New England winning. So, we'll be right back. All right, it is time now for 2018 Sam Darnold's rookie year, where you can also hit people like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, Sam Darnold. So there is a decent potential in this box of hitting something good. And it's the tops was 3 autographs. This is 2 autographs, 1 mem. And this is back in the day when everybody actually signed. There was no Topps exclusive, Panini exclusive, none of that. And this was back when they actually had player-worn memorabilia. So there we go. Andrew Luck is on the cover of this. 2 autographs, 1 mem. You get a Color Burst Hot Pack, which 2023, I think. They had the 1 Color Burst, and they got rid of the Color Burst. Personally, I like the Color Burst. I do not think that there is a let's go that. We're just gonna rip it. I don't think we have a case hidden here though, but still. I'm looking for, obviously for this video, I'm looking for Sam Darnold, but if I get Josh Allen, Lamb Jack, Baker, any one of them, Saquon, I'm gonna be one happy customer. So, we got Mitch Trubisky, Josh McCown. These cards look nice. And I think they are, yeah, a little stickage. But we got Keenan Allen on the Adrenaline Rush. Cortland Sutton rookie card. And out of 25, Bill Powell, or Balil Powell. Boom. Not bad. Could definitely have been better, but it is what it is. But yeah, I know it's a long time ago, but did you guys rip any of this? I heard when it came out, it was probably like 150, 200 bucks. Now it's expensive, so. Are you fucking kidding? Sorry. Really? That is not what I wanted. And watch, I'm going to get a redemption that I can't redeem either. Aaron Donald, Sean McCoy, out of $2.99. There we go. And Keshawn Hand, Josh Allen, 197 to 299. Well, we hit one of the big numbered cards, so if I could find a comp, I'll put it on the screen. But that is nice. Too bad that wasn't the 25 one. But that is also the risk of this. Points, redemptions. Cards slightly sticking together. We got Hakeem Nicks, rookie. Von Miller. Jerick McKinnon. 2 backwards cards. DeAndre Hopkins out of 199. And out of 20, Jordan Howard. Ooh. Adrenaline Rush and the base. Nice. I was afraid we got screwed out of an RPA and got a... That's cool. 2 numbered out of 25s. 11 out of 25. All right. Come on. Come on. Second year Patty Mahomes QB vision. Not numbered, but that's cool. Cedric Wilson Jr., Golden Tate III, Bobby Wagner, Julian Edelman, my favorite Patriot, out of 149. So far, besides the points, I am liking the box. I'm hitting players I like. It's fun ripping an old-time box. And when the color burst pack happens, I'll let you know. You'll clearly see it. We got Deshaun Watson on QB vision. Christian Kirk on the rookie. Terrell Suggs. Julian Edelman again. And Lamb Jack rookie out of 149. 50 out of 149. Let's go. Color match, purple on purple. So we have hit 2 of the big rookies you were looking for in this product. Now if only one of them's the auto, I'll be one happy man. And this is the Color Burst Hot Pack. So we got Jordan Reed, Ryan Tannehill, unmatched of Jerome Bettis, Christian Kirk rookie, and Roquan Smith rookie. So yeah, I will sleeve those up afterwards. But yeah, as you can tell, if you haven't seen it before, that's the difference. You can definitely tell. That's the Color Burst pack. Come on. It's the only problem with older packs too in Chromium, they stick together. So we got Chris Carter, unmatched, Roquan Smith, Marshawn Lynch, Jarvis Landry, and Melvin Gordon, a Wisconsin guy out of 299. Definitely not his rookie card. And I know he had potential, but in Wisconsin land, he was a good, solid running back for the Badgers. It was fun. I think he was on the same team with like J.J. Watt, and I don't know if T.J. was there yet or not, but J.J., Russell Wilson. It was fun to watch. We got Chris Goddard, his rookie card. Josh Norman, Frank Gore, Alshon Jeffrey, number 7 out of 199. Deshaun Jackson on the agility. So yeah, we're getting just as many number cards, which is nice. Gotten 2 out of 25 so far. Just not the players I wanted. And unfortunately, we got the points. But we have 4 packs left. And we're still owed a mem and an... should be an RPA, but who knows? Come on. Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP. Nice. Vita Vea on the rookie. Blake Bortles, Larry Fitz, and Von Miller out of 99. I believe that is the orange, which is probably also a color. No, blue maybe. Three more packs. So yeah, from what you've seen, who do you think is going to win? So far, in my opinion, this is who I think is going to win all along, but we're going to let the vote decide. So either in this video or in the community tab, I'm going to set up a poll and let you guys vote on which one you guys think won. But we got Carlton Davis, rookie, Devin Cook, Andy Dalton, out of 2 backwards cards. David Johnson out of 299. Adrenaline and base. So yeah, if I find any comps for any of these cards, I'll put them on the screen. We'll see if I even get my money back. But Josh Allen stuff's crazy. Lamar does good. So here we go. Our 2 hits should be our last 2 packs. And I know this is a long video, so if you guys made it this far, thanks for watching. But I figured first annual Super Bowl rip on an old pack. If I can get it out, we're gonna have a little fun with it. There we go, Clay Matthews. And this is the auto, so we're gonna hold that. This is gonna be the mem. All right. Saquon Barkley on the base. Let's go. Let's leave that guy up. Kareem Hunt. Joe Flacco. Marcus Davenport out of 199. We got Saquon Barkley out of 25. And look at that, the enclosed player worn material. Isn't that nice to see? Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Definitely gonna put that, sleeve that up. That is probably our best card right now. I know someone that might like that. I got the old man with me. So yeah, I think we've hit 3 of the major rookies you are looking for in this class. And now the big one, the big test. Dante Jackson, rookie. My Clay Matthews. Marcus Mariota. Backwards card of Jalen Samuels. Which way is this going? Adonai Mitchell. Or Anthony Miller. Out of 299. And this one is out of 199. Oh boy. Anthony Miller. But we hit the Saquon patch. I was actually player worn, so I think I did all right. Not, well, besides the 250 points which replaced the auto, not bad. So yeah, we are going to clean this up. And right after I get done cleaning that up, we're going to go side by side and see which box is better. And based on your guys' polls in my comments or in my community feed, will determine who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. And I think the boxes already spoke for themselves. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. So the Topps Resurgence was looking for Drake May and the New England Patriots, their starting quarterback. The Phoenix was looking for Sam Darnold. I'm looking for his rookie card. Technically, I did hit a Drake May here, and I didn't hit a Sam Darnold here, but here are the hits from both boxes. So we got Roman Wilson out of 275 on the circuit breakers. Darrell Revis, 2 out of 25, Revis Island. That's probably my favorite card from this break. The CJ Stroud out of 399. The Xavier Legette Voltaic out of 249. The Will Shipley out of 399. The Kamari Lassiter autograph out of 249. The Donnie Mitchell autograph base. And then the base Ladd McConkey patch auto. And then in this one, unfortunately, I got Panini'd. Got $250 points. Or 250 points. But we got the Jalen Samuels out of 199. The Marcus Davenport out of 299. The Darren Payne out of 149. The David Johnson out of 299. The Von Miller out of 99. The Deshaun Jackson out of 199. The Melvin Gordon, Wisconsin boy, out of 299. Julian Edelman, my favorite Patriot, 108 out of 149. The Jordan Howard out of 25. The D-Hop out of 199. The Balil Powell, 21 of 25. The Saquon Barkley base. The Anthony Miller wide receiver patch auto. And like I said, the enclosed player worn. So nice to see that. Was that 5 out of 299. We got the Lamb Jack, I believe on the purple parallel, color match, out of 149. The Josh Allen auto, or out of 299. And then the Saquon Barkley, looks like gold patch. Once again, player worn, 24 out of 25. So, like I said, which do you guys, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I'm going to base it based on these two boxes. Go into the comments or go into the community tab, wherever I could set it up, and go vote for it in the poll. But there you have it. If you guys like this content, let me know. Next year we'll do another Super Bowl rip. Try to get a hobby box of each rookie quarterback or each quarterback in and see where it takes us. But yeah, if you guys like this content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything, and let me know what you guys thought. I know it's been a long video, so thank you for enjoying the ride with me. Now we'll see you guys on the next video.